Hello, Budget Besties. It's me, Zero Base Budget Girl, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be budgeting our paycheck for the second paycheck of the month for the month of March. Normally our paycheck is about 2,490 something dollars, so it's a little bit higher right now, but that's because we did get a reimbursement from the Air Force. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago my husband was supposed to go on a work trip thing. He had already purchased everything on his government travel credit card or whatever, and so they reimbursed us back for those things. So we got a little extra $300 in there on top of the check, which was like $2,499.14. So if I take a look over at our budget, it's looking really crazy right now. And that's because I put in some transactions without you guys. And a lot of those transactions came out after this paycheck came in, but I hadn't assigned the paycheck yet, if that makes any sense, because I was waiting to assign the paycheck with you guys. So yeah, anyway, so this should be fixed here in a minute. At the end of this, I believe only the USAA insurance will be overspent because apparently a little more came out than normal. It's like $5 short on that, so I haven't figured out just yet what I'm gonna do to cover that, but everything else should be covered once I budget everything in our budget. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to our first paycheck view because we do need to cover these groceries that did not get covered the first time around. So I'm gonna go ahead and fund this with $160. And then we'll go ahead and cover this overspending as well. Ready to assign. And then I decided I'm gonna go ahead and snooze puppy. Well, how do you snooze on desktop? Oh, there it is. Oh, I guess because I had the other one selected, so. All right, so puppy snoozed. And then I'm also gonna snooze this one for the kiddos extracurriculars. Car maintenance is also snoozed. And so before I had our investments separated into two different categories. I had mine and then hubby's, but I was like, there's no point in that. So I just combined them and just set a goal because we did $500. We do $500 twice a month. So I just set the goal for 1,000. And yeah, so 500 comes out with each paycheck. So 500 came out with this paycheck. So go ahead and cover that. And then we're gonna snooze the other half because the first of the month, that first 500 already came out. So that's fully funded. And then also this needed to be covered because I'm a dingus and forgot to assign that money with our first paycheck. So that $100 comes out with the kids savings account. So $200 comes out on the first paycheck plus 5. So $700 come out to go to savings accounts on the first paycheck of the month. And then the second paycheck, a second 500 comes out with this one. But I forgot, for some reason, I forgot that it was 200 that came out for these. And I only I had assigned 100 for some reason. So that's why that one was was underfunded. All right, so those look all good. I'm gonna go through and verify these are all good. All right, so I'm gonna snooze family time. I'm also gonna snooze hubby's fun money for the rest of this month and holiday shenanigans, just so I don't try to go back and fund these things, well, somehow, some way, with this check that I'm currently assigning money to. That doesn't make sense now that I said that out loud, but whatever. So far we've cleared 3 of these overspend categories. Like I said, at the end of this should only equal 1 overspent. Unspent. What's wrong? My brain is not braining. All right, so that leaves us $2,016.80 to fund the second half of the month with. So First up is going to be our groceries. We are going to need week 4 and week 5 of groceries for $250, followed by, let's see, our household things. Phones and internet are good to go. Love to see it. Baby. We're gonna come back to baby here in a second. Visitation rights, we needed to fix this for sure. So this is all the flights I bought last week, the week before last, that we were not necessarily prepared to buy, but we just needed to get them, so they got. So those are good to go. And then I decided that I wanted to make a target for this goal as well for future things. So as of right now, I have it set up. Wait, no, I didn't edit it. Never mind. So I need to set a new target for this one. We're gonna stick to the 3,000, and then I'm gonna have this set up to have 3,000 hopefully by October. Excuse me, October of 2025. That way, I don't know. I would like to hopefully get the kids for like their winter vacation or something. So you know, maybe if we can make that happen, then we'll have the money there in October to start preparing and buying tickets or whatever available for us then. So yeah, I need to change this target to have a balance of, I believe, due date October 25. Okay, there we go. So that'll restart from next month. We'll start needing to add some money in there. April. Okay, moving on. I will go ahead and add our 50 to house maintenance, our 85 to the vet, 50 towards any medical costs, 60 for some electronics. Speaking of electronics, my husband and I this weekend, we went to the store because I wanted to buy a power strip and get some Sharpies, and somehow we left the store with a brand new monitor, a power strip, Sharpies, and like an HDMI like splitter cable thing. Yeah, we kind of did a little impulse purchase on a new monitor for my husband's setup, because he wanted something with like higher like resolution or frames, or I forget what he wanted exactly. So which it worked out, because the monitor that he was using is actually the monitor that we use in the guest room or the kids' room. So we had just like taken it out of there for the time being, and we were just gonna get a new TV to put into that room instead. So when he was like, oh, like I want to get a monitor, and I was like, well, I mean, we plan on buying another TV for the room, for the other room anyway, so just get your new monitor you want. You can put that with your setup, and then we can take the original TV back to that bedroom. So it worked out anyway. We were gonna buy a monitor at some point in time, or a TV, before our guests / children start arriving to visit this summer and things like that. So yeah, it just happened just very abruptly. It was unplanned. Yeah, anyway, let's see, I added $15 to renewals, and then this has been funded already, correct? Yeah, funded, sweet. Those are all good to go. Next up is our savings. We're gonna add $200 to our emergency savings, $100 to our moving fund, $100 towards, oh wait, actually no, we're actually gonna go snooze this month, because your girl just don't have enough money to make it last. Stop, go away, cancel. Okay, we're gonna snooze moving. We're gonna snooze a house down payment, and we are also gonna snooze education, because like I said before, we don't plan on moving anytime soon. This is just there to kind of get prepared for a move. We do not plan on buying a house anytime soon whatsoever, so also again, not that important. And yeah, we don't plan on doing any educations either. I did buy a course though. You can see I spent $199 here. and that was on a birthing like class. So about that this weekend, because we are officially less than 30 days to having a newborn baby. Yeah, so I gotta learn how to give birth because I've never given birth before. We're also gonna snooze, make me a purdy, drip, because husband's got his hair cut recently. I don't really use much from this category myself, honestly. So maybe refilling hair products every now and then. Drip, don't need any clothes this month. Gardening, I do need to put 100 in there because it's definitely time for me to move my little seedlings that I started indoors into their home outside, probably within this week. So I'm gonna need to buy some potting soil and whatnot. And then potluck has been funded, so those are good to go. And lastly, not lastly, but next up is our gifts. We're gonna snooze family gifts. We'll do 25 for friends. Giving has been funded. Hosting gatherings, we're gonna snooze that. And Christmas can also be snoozed for now. Okay, lastly is travel. And I decided to not fund anything in this category. I just click this and snooze it all here. No, okay. I know there's a way to snooze all, but I forgot what the shortcut is. I'm sure somebody in the comments can tell me. But we're gonna snooze all of that. Yeah. Yeah. Going back up to baby. We're gonna fund this 500 here for baby. I think this is the last time we're gonna fund this at this much. I just want to make sure we have enough to get all the things that we need, and then have just a nice little cushion for baby available. But I think from here on out, I don't think we're gonna need to fund baby that much. Hopefully we'll be able to breastfeed. We plan on using cloth diapers, so I'm thinking probably anywhere to $50 a month, maybe $100 max. I think maybe should be enough if everything goes as I hope they should, as I hope it does, as I want it to. Jeez, I'm really struggling with life today. So we're gonna put that 500 there, but now we have over budgeted money from $44.06. So I need to figure out how to, where my budget has gone wrong, because that should not be that shouldn't be like that. So let me figure it out, because I always do. Okay, that should not have been funded. So there's 15 of it found. All right, I need to move 38.97. There we go. I'm gonna sneeze that. Okay, and the rest of this $1.88 is gonna go to my Cowboy Carter tickets, which, man, I don't know if I'm actually going to go to this, but a girl can dream. All the shows that are nearby are either way too close to me, like giving birth, or maybe while the kids are here. So Vegas was like, okay, well, maybe we can do Vegas because it's nearby and there aren't dates for it, and it seems like it's going to be a later show because it wasn't announced yet. And so I saw that as of right now, there's one show on the 25th of July. It's right after the boys go back home to their mom. And yeah, but I'm also like, dude, you're gonna have a whole baby. I don't know how it's gonna work traveling out of state for a concert. I don't know. I've been thinking this is probably totally unrealistic. Yeah, so I don't want to go by myself. I'd like my husband to go with me or a friend, but I don't know. I have two friends who live in Vegas, but they're not Beyonce fans, so yeah, I don't have anyone to go with me really besides my husband. but who's gonna watch our baby? Because we don't have family here or anything. And I was thinking like maybe I can convince my mom or somebody to come out during that time and watch the baby, and we just go pop over to Vegas really quick for the weekend and then come back. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that is a balanced budget, with the exception of this USAA insurance. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna cover the spending. I'm like, I had to figure out how I'm gonna. I know exactly how I'm gonna cover it because I have a category just for this. It's gonna go with the oh snaps. This is just stuff that we forgot to budget for. So yeah, that's gonna cover that. And now we're good. The budget is no longer looking insane. It's been looking real red lately, which is very unusual for me. It's usually green across the board, but it's all fixed now, which I knew it would be fixed with the second paycheck. I was waiting for it to come. Now, if this tax return could come in, that would be great. That would be fantastic. I would love to budget that. Yes, so far the month of March is very spendy. I expect it to be this way, mostly due to us having to buy flight tickets for the boys, and then getting prepared for baby. This is definitely going to grow before the month ends. I'm sure of it. And yeah, so with that, with baby and the flight tickets, and then also we have been, I expect our groceries to be a little bit higher than probably I was anticipating. So far, like the groceries had been down. Like I budgeted $160 each week, and so far I've had leftover money. Like week 1 we had $23 left over. Week 2 we had 38. We're not gonna this week. This week this $85 was spent. Most of it was grabbing stuff to like meal prep. So this was for when baby gets here. So we decided this weekend, like, let's start meal prepping, like meals we can put in the freezer for when baby arrives, and we can just throw them in the crock pot or whatever, this first couple of weeks of newbornism. So we're just preparing things like that. So these next grocery runs might be a little bit more hefty because of like preparing for next month groceries. Yeah, and then I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Rachel, you're gonna be really disappointed if you're watching this, but I definitely had a sugar crash out today. I definitely woke up this morning and I was like, I really want some sugary cereal. So I went to the store, and then I left with all types of junk: cereals, Rice Krispie treats, gummy worms, juice, potato chips. Yeah, that happened. So much for my trying to avoid sugar, trying to cut sugar. I definitely reversed all of that effort in one single grocery run this morning. We'll see that later this week reflected. I'm pretty sure I spent like $55 on just junk food. I did buy 4 pieces of fruit though, so there's that. Yeah, balance. Anyway, I don't know what I'm rambling about anymore. Oh, I was just saying this is gonna be a very expensive month. Month of March is gonna be crazy. I already know it. But I think by the time April and May roll around, our spending should decrease. And then it'll probably pick back up come summer, June and July, especially with the boys being here. We plan on hopefully doing a lot of fun stuff while they're here. So there'll be a lot of family time, probably money being spent, vacation type stuff and food, and yeah, so I think June and July will be expensive again, but yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys have had a great weekend, a great week, whatever time of the week it is you're watching this. Hope everything's going great for you, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.